Do you constantly put others' needs before your own? Do you feel drained even after helping others? If so, you might be caught in the cycle of overgiving. It's time to break free and reclaim your energy. This isn't about becoming selfish, it's about finding balance. You deserve to feel energized, not depleted by your relationships. Overgiving often stems from a deep desire to be loved and accepted. We might believe that our worthiness hinges on our ability to please others. This can lead to us constantly saying yes, even when our hearts scream no. Society often glorifies selflessness, especially for women. We're taught to be caregivers, nurturers, and peacemakers. While these qualities are admirable, they can become detrimental when taken to an extreme. Overgiving isn't sustainable. It leads to burnout, resentment, and a diminished sense of self. Imagine a scenario where you're constantly putting others' needs before your own. At first it feels good. You're helping, you're making a difference. But slowly, the weight of always being there for others starts to take its toll. You begin to feel exhausted, unappreciated, and even resentful. The joy you once felt from giving turns into a burden. This is the dark side of kindness that no one talks about. The expectation that we must always be available, always be giving, can be overwhelming. And when we fail to set boundaries, we risk losing ourselves in the process. It's crucial to recognize that our value isn't solely based on how much we give to others. We need to learn to say no without guilt, to understand that it's okay to prioritize our own needs. Self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary. By taking care of ourselves, we ensure that we have the energy and resources to genuinely help others when it truly matters. It's time to redefine what it means to be kind. Kindness should be a balanced act, one that includes compassion for ourselves. When we take the time to nurture our own well-being, we become better equipped to support those around us. Overgiving isn't sustainable. It leads to burnout, resentment, and a diminished sense of self. We must shift our mindset from one of constant self-sacrifice to one of balanced generosity. It's time to redefine kindness as something we extend to ourselves as well as others. By doing so, we create a healthier, more sustainable way of living that benefits everyone involved. Recognizing the signs of overgiving is crucial. Overgiving can often be mistaken for kindness or generosity, but it can have detrimental effects on your well-being. It's important to understand the difference between healthy giving and overgiving. Do you feel guilty saying no, even for simple requests? This guilt can stem from a deep-seated fear of disappointing others or being perceived as selfish. It's essential to recognize that setting boundaries is not only healthy, but necessary for your mental and emotional health. Do you prioritize others' needs to the detriment of your own? When you constantly put others first, you may find yourself neglecting your own needs and desires. This can lead to feelings of resentment and burnout, as your own well-being takes a back seat. Do you feel exhausted even after a day of helping others? Overgiving can drain your energy and leave you feeling physically and emotionally depleted. It's important to listen to your body and recognize when you need to take a step back and recharge. Do you attract people who take advantage of your generosity? Unfortunately, overgivers often find themselves surrounded by individuals who exploit their kindness. It's crucial to be aware of these dynamics and protect yourself from being taken advantage of. These are all red flags that overgiving might be impacting your life. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards making positive changes. It's important to address these issues before they lead to more serious consequences for your mental and physical health. It's important to remember that overgiving isn't a weakness. It often comes from a place of empathy and a genuine desire to help others. However, it's essential to find a balance that allows you to give without sacrificing your own well-being. It often stems from empathy and a genuine desire to help. This empathy is a beautiful quality, but it must be managed carefully. Learning to say no and setting healthy boundaries can help you maintain your empathy without overextending yourself. However, it's crucial to find a balance between giving to others and caring for ourselves. Self-care is not selfish. It's a necessary part of maintaining your ability to give. By taking care of yourself, you ensure that you can continue to help others in a sustainable way. Constantly saying yes comes at a cost. Overgiving can lead to physical and emotional exhaustion. You might experience fatigue, insomnia, or even physical ailments due to chronic stress. Furthermore, overgiving can breed resentment. When we constantly prioritize others' needs, we neglect our own. This can lead to feelings of anger, frustration, and resentment towards those we're trying to please. It's time to acknowledge that you deserve to have your needs met too. Saying no isn't selfish, it's an act of self-preservation. You have the right to set boundaries and protect your well-being. Section 5. Your needs matter. Embracing self-compassion. Shifting from overgiving to self-care requires cultivating self-compassion. This means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you extend to others. Start by acknowledging your feelings. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, exhausted, or even angry. These feelings are valid, and they're trying to tell you something important. Practice self-care rituals that nourish your mind, body, and soul. This could involve taking a relaxing bath, spending time in nature, or engaging in a hobby you love. Section 6. Shifting the script. From people-pleasing to self-honoring. This journey is about transforming the way we see ourselves and how we interact with the world around us. It's about moving from a place of seeking approval from others to a place of self-acceptance and self-love. Breaking free from overgiving requires shifting our mindset. It's not just about saying no to others, but about saying yes to ourselves. This shift involves recognizing that our value is inherent and not dependent on external validation. Instead of seeking external validation, we need to cultivate self-approval. This means taking time to understand our own needs and desires and giving ourselves permission to prioritize them. Journaling and meditation can be powerful tools in this process, helping us to connect with our inner selves and understand what truly matters to us. This means recognizing our worthiness, regardless of what others think. It's about standing tall in our own truth and embracing our unique journey. When we honor ourselves, we create a ripple effect that positively impacts our relationships and our overall well-being. Challenge the belief that your worthiness depends on your ability to please others. This belief can be deeply ingrained, but it is possible to break free from it. Visualize yourself shedding the chains of people-pleasing and stepping into a space of freedom and self-respect. You are worthy of love and belonging just as you are, flaws and all. Embrace your imperfections and recognize that they are part of what makes you unique and valuable. Self-compassion is key in this journey, allowing us to be gentle with ourselves as we navigate the path to self-honoring. Affirmations can be powerful tools for shifting your inner dialogue. By regularly repeating positive statements, we can rewire our brains to think more positively about ourselves. This practice can help us to internalize a sense of self-worth and confidence. Repeat phrases like, "I am worthy of love and respect," and "I honor my needs and desires." These affirmations can serve as daily reminders of our inherent worth and the importance of self-care. Or, "It is safe for me to set boundaries." Setting boundaries is a crucial aspect of self-honoring. It allows us to protect our energy and ensure that our interactions with others are respectful and balanced. Remember, you have the right to prioritize your well-being and to create a life that reflects your true self. Section 7. The power of setting healthy boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential for reclaiming your energy. Boundaries are limits we set to protect our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. They're not selfish, they're a form of self-respect. Start by identifying areas where you tend to overgive. Is it at work, in your relationships, or both? Once you've identified these areas, you can start setting clear boundaries. Learning to say no can feel uncomfortable at first, but it gets easier with practice. Remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for prioritizing your needs. Section 8. Filling your cup first. Prioritizing self-care. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. When we prioritize our well-being, we have more energy and capacity to show up for others in a healthy way. Make time for activities that bring you joy and rejuvenation. This could involve spending time with loved ones, pursuing a hobby, or simply taking some time for yourself to relax and recharge. Remember, self-care isn't about adding more to your to-do list. It's about making conscious choices that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Section 9. Reclaiming your energy. A journey of self-discovery. Reclaiming your energy from overgiving is a journey, not a destination. It's about making conscious choices each day to prioritize your well-being and honor your needs. Be patient with yourself. It takes time to unlearn old patterns and establish new habits. Celebrate your progress along the way, and remember that every step forward is a victory. You are worthy of love, respect, and boundaries. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and watch as you reclaim your energy, your time, and your life.